Hey out there, everybody. Deactb59. Welcome back to my channel. And today is going to be the day that we do the front end work on the F150. I've got a rough country 3-inch bolt arm lift that I'm going to be putting on it. And I'm waiting on a friend of mine to come over. So this is a two-man job. So, and you're going to see the reason why it's a two-man job. But I'm going to take you through this thing, what we're going to do. This is not my first time doing this. I've done this to 3, 4 other vehicles. I've done this before in the past. So we're getting ready to do this today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited. I've been waiting to do this like all year long. So you're going to see what happens. Okay. Coming right up. So as you all can see that I've got the truck lifted up. I've got the front wheels off, especially on this is the driver's side, and give you a little bit of light down here. Help us out some. Now, I'm going to show you some of the things that we're going to be doing here today. We're going to be replacing this. This is the upper control arm. We're also going to be replacing the entire strut assembly, which is right in here. Okay. The tie rod end has to come off there. And we also have the upper ball joint that comes off. As you can see, I've already got the brake calipers disconnected. Now, while I was doing this, for some time, I've been having some problem with my front end. And I've had a couple of people. One guy pulled on side of me and said, "Hey man, did you know that your passenger side front tire has a slight little wobble to it?" So I had it checked out. Checked out, and the guys that looked at it, in the shop said, "Well, everything in your front end parts are all good." So, and one of the guys said, "It could be your brakes that's doing that." I said, "Yeah, because it is pulling to the right. I had a pull to the right." So as I took the brakes and everything off, and I'll take you around here to the passenger side, that's the driver's side. You see, I got it all up, and I practice safety first. You can look up under here and see I've got 1, 2, 3. I got four 3-ton jacks that are up under this thing because I don't play when it comes to getting up under a vehicle. If one jack fails, I got 3 more as a backup. Plus, I also got 2 hydraulic jacks that are here as well. So as you can see, all the dirt and stuff that's up under here. When I first got it off, I have to take off this rotor. So the rotor wouldn't come off. It seized to it. And as I was banging on the rotor trying to get it off, I looked in the back of it. And I'm going to take you around the back and see if you can see this or not. Let me put some light on this. Now, if you can see, take a look at that rotor and look at the shape that rotor is in. This rotor is done. It is. It's finished. Now, the white stuff you see on it, that's PB Blaster. Okay. But this rotor is done. So we're not going to finish everything today. We'll get the control arms and all that stuff. We'll get this stuff here up. All this is going to be done. But what I did was I ordered offline some new rotors and new brakes because, as you can see, I just put these brakes on there about a year ago, and that's what they look like already. The rotors have worn down, and I haven't put in it within the last year or so. I haven't put in 20,000 miles on it. Over a year and a half, and I haven't put in 20,000 miles on it. So that's what they look like. So we're going to be banging on these rotors. Like I said, I got a friend of mine that's coming over. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a torch to this to heat this up so we can knock these rotors off. But before I put this back, I wouldn't dare put this back together after putting doing the front end with the struts and the upper control arms. I wouldn't dare put this back together and still knowing that I've got this wobble over here on the right side of the wheel. So I want to get all that taken care of. I ordered these wheels off Amazon, and they are the original Ford products that they got. So it's going to take a couple of days for that to come in. It's supposed to be in Monday. I just ordered them last night. So that's what we're going to be doing just as soon as he gets here. And also, as I was showing y'all, this is the stuff that we're going to be putting on. Those are the new strut systems on both sides. And we're going to be going to the rear. We're going to be putting rear shocks on. We're going to be putting the rear, these spacers. These are like 2.5-inch spacers. They're going to bring it up 1 inch in the back so the vehicle will sit level. And you can see there's one of the upper control arms, and I got another one that's sitting right over here next to the tire that goes on that side. While I got my wheels and everything off, I'm going to clean those up real good. While I got all this stuff here off up in here, I am going to, now this stuff I'm not going to replace, but I'm going to clean all this up and I'm going to spray paint it and make it look nice and clean. And I like all my stuff to look real good. And all down here, I'm going to clean all this up down here and just make this whole front end look new, but you're going to see it. The front rotor here, and this is the passenger side rotor we're trying to get off. And like I said, I've been banging on this thing all morning. And it's froze on it. That white stuff you see on it, that's that PB blaster. So I got my buddy James here, and he brought his torch out, and we're gonna see if we can heat it up. Because what's happened is this this rotor has basically seized to it seized to the whole wheel housing back there. I showed y'all the back shot of it, and I'll show you again the back shot of that one more time. So we're gonna see if we can get this thing blown apart. All right. See, he's got the torch on it, and I was just hoping that this stuff is not flammable, but if it is flammable, you can see I do have a fire extinguisher up in here as well. We got to work safe. Now, we don't have a temperature gauge to see how hot this is going, and I'm not too much worried about it to see how hot it's going. My whole thing is that we just want to get it broken and loose, okay? And as you can see, the PB blaster has not been, is not flammable. We're gonna run that around there a couple of times, and then we're gonna give it a bang and see if we can get that to come off. Thank God, it came off. There we go. Can't touch this because this bad baby is hot in the firecracker. There we go. There we go. All right, can y'all see that? There's the rotor. That was our problem, getting that off. One down and one more to go. Now, as y'all can see, we're on the second wheel, which is on the driver's side. Heating this one up, and this one's a little bit harder than the other one. But this is the third go around of the heat, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen behind it. All right, sorry, y'all. Sorry I didn't catch it, but we hit it. After blowtorching it about 4 to 5 times and banging and banging and banging. As you can see, it's broke loose. I'm out of breath, and I'm gonna sit here for a moment to catch my breath before we move to the other side and start breaking the suspension down. So this is the completion of putting on the new front end parts. There's, you can see the upper control arm, and you can see the strut assembly that was put in there. And it took us a little bit of time. I was showing you earlier about how long it took us to get this to get that rotor off, and that's what that looks like. And you see the brake caliper still sitting there, and the reason why it hasn't is because I ordered the parts. I ordered new rotors offline. I didn't want to go up and spend $150 a piece for rotors up at O'Reilly's, or you know, I don't like AutoZone stuff anyway. So that's what that looks like. And here, I'll show you these are the old rotors that came out, and this is what I was talking about. As you can see, these rotors are, I wouldn't put them back on, okay? And these are the old struts, and you know, the shocks. That blue pieces you see on top, those are the 2-inch leveling kit that's on it, and there are the control arms that came out of the old one. Now, the shocks and with the spacers on them are still pretty good, so I'm thinking I might put those on Craigslist and something like that, or ask $100 for the shocks and the spacers. Somebody got a Ford F-150 from year what was it? I believe 2015 through 2021. Those will fit. But if we go around here and look and see, that's the other side. And you can see that's all done, and the brake and everything is off. Like I said, the rotors will be here in about 2 to 3 days. I ordered the rotors from American trucks. Okay, that's where I like to get my parts from because they got good stuff. So I still got the back stuff that I have to put on, and I'll put those on one day next week. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, so no, today I'm not working. Okay, so but it's fine because my truck's not going anywhere and until the rollers come. So I'll put these on probably maybe Monday or Tuesday. So and that'll be continuing at part 2 of this video. Hey, if you like this, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave me some comments down below. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate y'all tuning in my channel. I really do. I appreciate it. Thank you so kindly, and God bless. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time on Deactb59.